bittersweet time.
Oh, this is perfect. They took away pack room. That's exactly where they want to be set up so that everyone could use that pack. But now the Mayhem are simply spotting over it and kills will follow.
Well, it's looking like they've done their homework here, Florida Mayhem. Very quick work here on point A. Hurek just barely darting around the corner. Logics will eventually find the kill. Gets the recall out just to stay safe. They have got a history of diving points. London Spitfire have really taken the fight all the way to the bitter end, but I think it's a bit too far gone this time around. And Florida Mayhem done a fantastic job of picking up a point, although Gesture is still hanging around here. Maybe I'm calling it too early.
Oh, absolutely. This is exactly what a lot of these teams want to do, especially London. Soul comes to mind. They play on a razor's edge towards the end, but that EMP was up. They come in and absolutely clean up. A couple of late kills, though, could swing it all the way back for Florida.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's Vic doing a great job right now, really forcing Gesture to get out into the open. Gesture still got his primal as well, so he could go ahead and pop that, continue to buy time, and sure enough, he's going to do it just so he stays alive. Already Prophet looking for the kill on Tvik as well. Tvik doing a great job right now on Soldier of just staying alive and keeping the damage. Vic has got his tack visor. He's going to have the high ground. There's the sound barrier. Bionic field already used in the hack from Hagupin. That could delay things here. Tvik has to give up the high ground.
Yeah, but he's out of there and at full health. Transcendence on point. He's waiting for the visor. He'll use it as a closeout. There's the visor popping off, trying to secure this point. Already 2 ticks, Semler.
Oh, fantastic work. Now the takes to get out, although Hagupin will get caught. Tvik going to work. Wuhiel is out here as well. T-Mac instantly. Great focus fire coming in here for Florida Mayhem. They are calling their targets and they're dropping them like sandbags left and right. Hureg, however, does get that flank angle going, and he will be able to give a little bit of ground here.
A couple of kills, although Florida still has designs on this point. 3v3, that is a huge kill from Zupe. EMP comes down, though, going to make it very difficult for Tvik to even retreat. Eats a Helix, but has to get out. Very good first push, though, on the snowball mechanic. Alt up a little bit, so you want to just be going in with burst damage, trying to take a convincing fight.
Oh, the pulse doesn't get it. Tvik mid-air with the Helix on Prophet, gets that kill, but Prophet will be able to get back into the fight fairly quickly. That's the nice thing about Tracer. Now it's a matter of his team holding on, and they do manage to get the contest going here for London Spitfire at least. Hureg still dancing on the edge, just trying to farm up that tactical visor as quickly as possible here. Getting the damage on Manadin, getting the damage on those big targets, but it's not going to be enough. Wuhiel, he left the point for a split second. And into the pack room we go. Hureg will find the first kill on Logics. That's fantastic work. Logic's out of the fight. He's definitely done some work for them on the offense for Florida Mayhem. Him being gone is definitely going to hurt things. Hureg, however, has to give ground. Not going to be able to re-up either on his HP, but that big kill on Zupe, that would have been it.
No pack for him there. He still goes to town. Now this Diva is out in no man's land. Be surprised if they're able to stay in the MAC. Meanwhile, Zeba goes down, Zvik down. That is a very swift first point for the London Spitfire. And it all starts actually with that kill onto the Tracer. You just don't have to worry about attack angles anymore. Tracer's biggest job is not only killing supports, but distracting everybody else. That you don't have the backline pressure. They can all just wanting to get the shields off on the tanks below. The bubble had just burst. They want to set up the Deadeye from the high ground there to at least zone out and start getting a little percentage. This fight not over yet, though, as Logics takes a dip into the icy waters of Volskaya.
Yeah, they're finding kills. We will have the self-destruct getting chucked out there by Manatson, but Gesture pounds them into the ground, and now it's Zupe on the point. The Angry Monkey gonna go in here. They're making progress finally, although the contest should be possible. Will they allow 1 tick? Yes. Not quite enough in this fight to be able to delay it further, and so 3 ticks nearly here for London Spitfire.
Look at this alt bank, though. The self-destruct comes out first. Will end up making swoosh out in no man's land. Hureg's able to get in with the Deadeye, and now London is trying to cash in on all their ultimate abilities. A blade comes out for Tvik, but he's got no dash. He's got no targets.
And that is definitely not the target he wants to be running into. Point blank headshot, that's not going to be good enough. Closer will take him out. And so Prophet still here, goes for the stick, perfect on to Manatson. No remake possible for Florida Mayhem. And London Spitfire, they've done their job. It's just a matter of time. Zupe goes for the MP, the desperation play, hoping to buy more time. Tvik with the Doom Fist, not long for this world. Well, they are delaying things, but they're so staggered that it's just not gonna happen for Florida.
Thing.
That's the big thing, man. When you have that Discord in place, Swoosh, no wonder he drops like a sack. I mean, you're just going to get eaten up in the room now. Hagupin with the trance. Well done keeping all of his teammates alive. He even dodges, eats that pulse bomb. He doesn't care. He's involved. Swoosh, however, wins the duel versus Gesture in the meantime. Still a chance for Tvik now on the point, making progress. Wuhiel has to come out here and try and challenge, but he's got 4 targets just beating him in the face.
Tvik is absolutely cleaning up. Logic still doing work in the back line as well, and this first point Volskaya is over. However, a much stronger defense for London this time around than the last time. If we know anything about London, it's always still possible they'll come back into this. I don't think they will. Last time it was very close. Not surprised. surprising anyone with that blink over the side. He used to not have to blink over there to save it, but now Logic's in the back line. He's got Pulse Bomb ready. Hago goes down very early to swoosh. That's a huge kill to start this off.
Yeah, Trance comes out immediately as well here for Florida Mayhem, looking to just close it completely here. You still have Gesture in the fight, although not for long. Logic's with the stick, removes him. Still enough bodies around here to contest, though. Profit, however, being forced back. They're making quite a bit of progress here. Florida, just now, not going to happen. Hagopan with the Trance just ferries everybody out onto the point, and now is going to be the moment. Is it the deciding chance? Yep.
Oh. To get out of a sticky wicket, as it were. Hurag already finds to Vic.
Again, identical situation how this all panned out last time. Although Hurag gets clubbed over the head by Logix. Logix not the first one to die, trying to make a difference, but it's not going to be good enough here as Profit is still alive to take these duels. Point blank headshots on Maniton. And a very quick point take here for London Spitfire again. Not going to make the same mistake as last time. I am keeping an eye on the minimap, but I don't see anybody here fast enough for Florida may have to challenge this.
No, they're not going to be coming back because they want to bank up an ult. And in fact, they got beaten so badly there, I believe they only got...
Hear the music. It's ramping up. London Spitfire, can they get 2 ticks here? Can they actually take this to overtime? Or will Florida Mayhem be picking up the first map in this series? Zupe finds Hago again. Another big kill, another big EMP, and Florida Mayhem right on the edge now of making it happen. They could take this and get the lead 1-0. Exactly what happens.
Oh, Hureg's going to be playing a dangerous game here. Without that Mercy's got to play a different style, but he does take down Zupe very easily. That damage on the ground they're getting from Hago's Discord really helping them out, so Farah be darned, she's going to get Healing Orb. This is a style that a lot of European teams used to run without a Mercy before Mercy was very strong. They didn't want to kind of work on it a couple times to, you know, win stage 1. No big deal.
No big deal. No biggie. No biggie. Oh, there we go. Vic point blank, and there we go. The counter barrage from on high, way out in the open though, and Hurag won't be able to make it out in time. Only getting the trade on Vic. Zebasai, in fact, getting the kill on Hurag. Still, however, if you're losing your backline in the process, that's not going to be too good. Woohyal will take down Zupe, and so some healing lost. Woohyal could even drop the self-destruct here to try and buy a little bit more time as well.
Yeah, but he knows that Gesture's still alive too, so he's just going to wait. He's going to get there on the point. However, it is flipped over.
Being alive forever. There's the contest, doing the damage. Assassin Diva ready to go to work. Tvik has swapped out as well. Enough of the fair play. Going for the soldier, and there's Profit. Butt of the pistol to the face. Logix didn't even see it coming.
They're going to bring this back. They've actually just been sending people in one by one in the old pinball strategy of launch one ball in there, wait. It doesn't matter. You don't need to win this fight. As long as you're contesting, you're getting points on your percentage. You do have to worry about feeding ultimates at a certain point where you're just sending bodies in. London nearing a couple of crucial ultimates. They're going to have their sound barrier in the rest of the stage.
Yeah, he's a ways off of that sound barrier. Unless they can get a whole lot of healing going into the tanks. You're right. And so this is going to be one valuable Transcendence. Profit looking for an angle. Did somebody get batted off the side there?
I believe it was Zebo. Yeah, Zebo got knocked off by the concussion blast over the top. He had to try to get in there. How does that feel, Lucio?
Robbed, but it'll respawn so quickly, he could potentially get back over there to continue charging that ult up for Hurag, although Hurag is still frightfully low on the EMP. He's only at 26%.
It's such a small thing, but because that pack wasn't there, he was at low health, wasn't able to re-engage, and they end up giving up this first point for absolutely free. We all will end up dying in the end. Closer is going and launched immediately. Oh, buddy. Tyre can find something. He finds Gesture, who was up there trying to deal with them.
Thought for a second he'd be able to get into the back line there with that trance wearing off, but not the case. Profit, however, will find Zebasai stick there. Hurag on the back, assassinates Maniton. And now we've got Tvik in the thick of things here, just chucking out nades, but not for long. This could be the turning point here for London Spitfire. Start making some progress on this point. Swoosh gets overwhelmed, just too many enemies for him to handle. And they will flip it in the end, London Spitfire, and this has got to be just got to be careful, but he did have the primal, so he will be able to get in. There's the Earth Shatter getting chucked out by Swoosh. Not a whole lot coming of it, though, however, for him. Unfortunately, we still have the sound barrier in play here for London Spitfire, but it's not going to matter. Logix and Swoosh doing the damage. EMP comes through here for Hurag as well, trying to turn things around, but it's just not going to be enough. They did a great job of sticking together, Florida Mayhem, and finding those kills.
That's an EMP that they might want to have back should they end up losing this fight, which it does seem by all indications that they will, because they only need to win one more fight. At 86...
Trying to hang in the back back line, nearly takes a volley to the face. That was quick. Tvik, oh, he will get sniped by Hago in the end. The volley connects. Tvik is gone. No dead eye for this next fight. Might be the opening here for London Spitfire to flip this back their way. We're into overtime, 99% for Florida Mayhem. And this time around, Swoosh does connect with the Earth Shatter, but again, gets overwhelmed.
They lost both their supports. I think he had a difficult time tracking that self-destruct because his Lucio was left out in the cold. That's more than once that Lucios have died to self-destructs, uncharacteristic so far in this set. And now they just have to ult to get back onto the point. Zebo there first. That's not going to be enough. Coalescence could bring this back, asking a lot of that Moira though.
Yeah, not quite enough there. It does wear off in the end. Ureg has gone to no EMP. That might make the difference, although he can get back into the fight pretty damn quick. Wuhyal once again with the drive-by on Manitin, but Logix is there to try and bring it back. Not quite going to be enough, however, as they are still dancing. Zebasai doing the best that he can to stay on top of things here, but he's down to half HP, and he finally gets run over again, Wuhyal, with the boosters. And London Spitfire will succeed in tying it up. So much damage. Prophet, he's almost got his tire already. Prophet, it's just a matter of time, and there it is. Sure enough, does he commit to it? Yep, not gonna waste any time at all. Goes charging out right into the squishies. Swoosh is the one to die, though. They've lost a big key part of their push here, Florida Mayhem. They no longer have a tank to hide behind.
It's one of those unseen combinations that you don't think about until you see it. Getting the infra sight on the team, know exactly where they are, if your tire is going to be able to find pay dirt or not. They get a couple kills, does Florida here. Generally, attacker's advantage can be strong on King's Row. If you can regroup enough, you can take an uneven fight in the other direction. Closer actually used stand, and that's such an important part of being able to get through the hotel if that's the angle they choose again. And just getting some presence on where you want to be.
Well, here we go. Time to commit. Manitin still on the Zarya. Going to get caught by Ureg. Another headshot. No grab possible. Manitin's gonna have to hook it back in here as quick as possible. 15 seconds left on the clock. Florida Mayhem getting stalled out. That's giving more time here for London Spitfire to get in position or to go for the snipes. Prophet takes Zebasai out of the fight.
Logix has been on Diva here. He gets D-Mac, not necessarily the hero you generally see him in. He can just drop the self-destruct right on point. They won't even get there. The grab came out at the end, but too little, too late.
Prophet just charging straight into the pony, and Swoosh wiped off the face of the planet by gesture. Leaves nothing but a smear.
They just ended up boosting over toward that edge there, and then the Roadhog is so good at cracking shields. They don't have the luxury to not fight on point. They only have 50%. That's all London needs to take this map in the series lead.
Well, there we go. Tvik manages to find the one, but we've lost out of Zebasai as well as Manitin here for Florida Mayhem. It feels like it's only a matter of time. A couple of them are still alive. Swoosh with the swap onto Winston to get back into the fight faster, and Logix comes alive at the very last instant, and it looks like Florida Mayhem, they might be able to keep this shatter. Mines raining in, and not a pleasant thing, but hey, they are going to contest here, Florida Mayhem. It is going to be out and out chaos, and there we go. The shatter connects with two. Easy cleanup, although last time I said that, Logix decided to prove me wrong and just go completely ham. Finds the kill on Hagapun, and Logix, it's going to have to be some hero work from you. Tvik with the tire goes right onto Gesture, and again, they're making it happen.
Beautiful tire. They will get permanent progress now, though, as they've gotten a tick. They got to get on the point. It is so close. No!
Another self-destruct hero play.
It's an out of the mix, though. It seems like London wants to back out. They're not giving this up. They just want to reset just a little bit before they come back in. They want to make sure everyone is here at the same time. And now they're going to fleck around and try to engage.
Up to 50% on our next hack, and there we go. Zupe point blank. That's a feel-good moment. The volley on Prophet gets rid of that Tracer. But that the point only just now, no, it is still getting challenged by Wuhyal. Wuhyal making himself a very difficult target to hit. Hiding out there in Big Earl. Zupe, however, another shot onto Hureg. Hureg not having the best time here on his Sombra.
Gesture has taken out Zebo on the backline. That is a really big kill right there. Transcend going to come off into this Primal Rage, try to keep everyone alive and still look for more damage over the top is Zupe. Now they've got them bullied back into the corner. Not where you want to be. Zupe brought his orbs today.
Yeah, he's been really playing those angles sharp. Nearly had a headshot there earlier with the volley as well. And that will be it. First point picked up here by Florida Mayhem. They have made progress. They've got 4.5 minutes now to get it over to the second point and keep things going. By closer, that's going to make life a little bit easier. Pulse missed. Hureg just barely surviving. Nearly gets a kill on Logix to trade him out, but Logix, sneaky bugger, gets out of there.
Zupe is taking down Prophet yet again. Here comes the blade from Tvik. Will take down Wuhyal. That is 2 quick kills, 6v4. They're going to force out a Transcend as well.
Yeah, but the sound barrier is there to cancel it out for Florida Mayhem. London Spitfire having some trouble here to close things out. Instead, it's Zupe, 2 big kills, chucking orbs into the choke point. He gets rewarded. And while Gesture trying to do something, will eventually go after the guy getting all the frags for Florida, but it's too little too late.
Gesture's been the only one really getting anything done for London.
Diva Mech, that's not going to be quite what he's looking for here. He's hunting for the squishies. When are they going to have to commit? Well, Gesture's found Zebasai. He's just jumped right into the mix. He's got Primal as well, so he'll get out of there intact. And well, long-range shots getting put in here by Tavik, and there's the trance getting forced. Logic's down low, but he gets the recall. Trading fairly back and forth, and now it's the out-and-out fight. But London Spitfire, the 2 big kills coming through, may be the turning point. That self-destruct not really going to do a whole lot.
That's a new max self-destruct just to keep some pressure on the card, but they are quickly exterminated immediately after. Manitin will fall, and that is where the card will rest for the Florida offense on Route 66.
Florida at the same time, they're buying valuable time. They're actually delaying things quite a bit.
Florida is fine with the trickle in. They've got their tanks out here still at least buying time. They could turn this fight around. A Transcend comes in, could make all the difference in the world. Hurek has to get out of there. It's a lot of damage now not able to go through for London. And Florida has everyone back here now.
Now it's going to turn into a real fight. There we go. That's the snipe that they were looking for, but so much damage dealt already. Hurek right on the edge. Barely gets back around in time to safety. And this will be the turning point. 2 minutes 43 left on this clock.
And tanks were kind of just playing that game where they're baiting out cooldowns. I'm jumping up, now I'm down.
Yeah. Just wait for them to challenge on the payload. They have to do it eventually. Their time to shine, and Prophet, he's gonna be happy about that one. Oh, that cancels out the tac visor as well. Tavik is gonna be sick.
Gesture down for the other side. There goes Swoosh. Both teams without a Winston now. It's going to come down to some of these tracer mechanics. The self-destruct will buy some time on the point. And speaking of time, only 60 seconds left. Prophet in the back line will exactly bench on Zupe.
Finally, he's going to be feeling good about that one. And they're only, well, they are definitely going to be able to roll this forward into the second point now. We will be making progress. 2 minutes left here for London Spitfire to roll it home to the third.
Not out of the woods yet for Florida.
They could be looking for it. Tavik on the high ground, though. Just waiting, and there we go. Sound barrier has been committed by London Spitfire. This is the do or die moment, and Hurek starts off strong with the kill on Zebasai. Hurek decides to take matters into his own hands. 2 kills for him, and Prophet chimes in with a kill on Zupe, and 1 more on Swoosh. Well then, Hex, you did it. Both DPS stepping up in a big way here for London Spitfire.
Tavik got killed with his
God.
on him. Prophet will take down his counterpart. Tactical Visor comes out, but Transcendent's going to ruin that day. They're trying to regroup now and spawn to be able to come back and but the bouncer's at the door. Prophet takes down Tavik yet again. He's a madman.
Oh, this time Swoosh is going to have the later one, but out in the open, Swoosh gets picked, and London Spitfire succeed.